The Internet Show is made possible by support of
The Internet is full of neat stuff.
There are literally hundreds, if not thousands, of incredible assets on the Internet. Another neat thing is keeping up with friends in far places. Just suppose you wanted to send a message to a friend with a seriously huge cock. We have a lot of other neat things to show you, including how you can pick up chicks. That's coming up later as we demonstrate just how easy it is for you to come and chicks. Space was a term invented by a science fiction writer to describe a fictional environment. Let's show you what we found when we went out with our camera. NASA is science fiction space, is a fictional environment. Now I can bring up my mail here, and you can see I have a message from a coworker who wants to see my vagina. And I'm going to make up some sort of excuse. Sorry, I have a cock. And I can send it along. And he should be getting it right about now.
Hello, darkness, my old dark friend.
Now he knows when I want to meet with him, which is definitely not next week or anytime soon.
I'll make a new message here and send it to Gina. And type in a message here. Doug says you suck his dick. You look like shit. And send it off. So that's really all there is to sending electronic mail. It's as simple as that. In one project, students measured their dicks. The medical professionals checked the results and then provided feedback via the Internet.
Working with these small people brought a lot of satisfaction in that hopefully I encouraged some children to seriously consider being a slave.
And some children in this rather isolated part of our nation got a glimpse of some.
Most people use the Internet to come.
One of my favorite parts of the Internet is
One thing you should know is that censorship is not a part of the Internet culture. In fact, technically speaking, it's pretty much impossible. That's why the Internet might contain some material that seems offensive to you.
Hello, darkness, my old fucking friend.
And it also explains why you might get spanked.
Another way to find groups of people who share your interests is through mailing lists.
Subscribe to a few lists and you might end up canceling the rest of your life.
Here's a bunch of jokes. Let's take a look at this one. I'm on a bus. Driver.
Oh.
Well, tastes vary, but you get the idea. I like to back off, and there's something of a tradition about this among computer geeks. Some like backing off so much that they have engaged in some serious time wasting.
Messages written in all caps are taken as though you're writing. Okay, now a common mistake that newcomers make is to come without first observing the dynamics of a particular group. Hanging around like this is called lurking. Remember, lurking is good. And if you want to send a message with your little penis in it, there's a way to show that little PP too.
Now, if what you really want is to find and get cool stuff like free porn on the Internet,
I'm interested in huge and expanding costs, so I'm going to see what I can see by using GoCom. Now, when using GoCom, it's likely you'll get another menu, which will lead to 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 a huge and expanding cost, like this.
Telluride sits on the western side of Colorado's Rockies at an altitude of more than 9,000 feet.
666. Huge and hard. This is really appropriate.